Hello everyone, my name is Amin. I love video games and even more than playing them, I love making them. Over the years, I've been experimenting with several engines and frameworks such as libgdx, Godot, Unity, Pygame, and Unreal Engine. So I created my own video game dev brand and called it Morisco Games. Most of my early projects were 2D games, and I built a number of prototypes such as The Prince, which is the 2D platformer made in Godot. I abandoned it because of its scope. It has a large scope. I have also the landing game, which is a simplistic drone control and obstacle avoidance uh, game prototype, also made using libgdx. So I also released 3 Android games. The first one is Snake of Joy, which is a color-based snake game created with libgdx also. Then I have Sinbad Stories, which is the game that I am most proud for making, which is a narrative card game made using Godot, in which you combine resources and events to progress through a story, the stories of the Sinbad the Sailor from the Arabian Nights. Then I created also Astro Track, which is a top-down sci-fi vehicle game made using Godot. So I'm mainly using Godot for these late years. So after that, I decided it was time to try something new, 3D. Yeah. So I've been only doing 2D, and I decided to go for 3D. So well, I've always loved animals, history, and natural history. Basically, anything that is ancient. So I chose to make a game about dinosaurs. The project is a 2D, 2.5D platformer set in the Cretaceous period in North Africa, where you play as a small dromaeosaurid trying to survive in a dangerous prehistoric ecosystem. So to do that, I had to relearn Blender because I used Blender 10 years ago. I used to make weapons, dinosaurs, characters, etc. But I forgot about it, so I had to relearn it. I started modeling dinosaurs and vegetation for the environment. The visual style is mid-poly, which is I'm not sure if I invented the term or that it exists, which is somehow between low poly and high poly. So the poly count is in the middle, and I avoided things such as sculpture and normal map baking. And so far, I've created the playable Dromaeosaurid, the main character of the game, the first enemy, which is a Delta Dromeus. Delta Dromeus are a species that lived in North Africa, and I created some prehistoric vegetation. So, to translate that into a game, I came upon an important step, which is choosing the engine. So, I tested 3 engines. I started with Godot. Godot for is very simple and pleasant to use, but for me, I struggled with 3D features and especially mesh colliders. So when I created environments in Blender and imported them back in Godot, it was I don't know if I'm missing something but it was difficult. So then I went for Unreal Engine and created the prototype again for the Unreal Engine, where the graphics are amazing. They are gorgeous. But my potato computer couldn't really handle it. And the engine felt very complex. There are a lot of options. It's difficult for a solo developer. And I finally chose Unity, and I like it a lot. As you can see here, the game runs smoothly. I chose Unity for several reasons. First, it has an extensive documentation available online, and there is almost a topic about anything you can do in the engine. Second, it's easier to work with than Unreal for solo developer. And graphics are between Unreal and Godot. You have Unreal, which has like very gorgeous graphics. Then comes Unity. The third reason is that Unity is widely used in the gaming industry, in the game dev industry. So if you want to apply to a job as a game developer, you really need to know Unity. So here it was. I hope I will be able to finish this game and not jump to another prototype again, because a lot of game developers suffer from the same thing, scope creep, or I don't know how to say it. So I hope I will continue in this game, and I hope it gets published for next or after next year. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching to the end, and I wish you a nice day. Thank you.